time for your happy hour and a half. Live from the 5 Eyewitness News Studios, it's Twin Cities Live.
Well, happy St. Patrick's Day, everybody. I hope you're having a great Monday. Welcome into Twin Cities Live. Ben Lieber, Elizabeth Reese. How are you doing?
I'm doing very well. You got to make sure you put your green on, otherwise a leprechaun will find you and pinch you. So I probably wore this shirt last year on St. Patrick's Day. I'm happy that it's making its triumphant return today.
I'm actually surprised you still have it in your closet. Because you kind of refreshed your closet a lot.
Yeah.
And I just thought when you said, oh my gosh, I'm going to wear this green, I probably wore it last year. I'm like, well, I'm actually surprised you still have it in there.
That's because I changed sizes. If I would keep the same size, then I wouldn't have to change out my clothes all the time, and I would have fewer things in my closet. But alas, here we are.
Here we are. So hopefully you guys have all maybe made it back from the St. Patrick's Day celebrations, and you're at home recovering from a day of celebrating.
Not St. Paul. St. Paul is going strong all day.
Yes, all
night.
day. But I'm going to guess there are a lot of people maybe in our age demographic that have shut her down already.
I don't know. I don't think so. I think they
If you went to mass and you went to the parade this morning,
maybe.
If you're over 40, no way you're still there.
I think you are.
No way. Nope.
I just think that people in St. Paul, you don't make it over there that often. You haven't been to St. Paul in 5 years.
No, that's a lie. That is a lie.
You get across there and your car starts going, get me back to Edina.
No, it starts to like auto turn around, do U-turn. No, I was there. We were there for a promo shoot. How about that?
Great. Well, I was there yesterday because I live right there. They go strong on St. Patrick's Day. And if you're watching us and you're in a bar in St. Paul, please message us, text us. I'm sure there's someone I know there.
Yeah, because what's happening right now in all the bars in St. Paul is that everybody's quiet. No. They have the TV turned all the way up so everybody can hear what we're saying right now.
This is it.
That is not happening. Well, welcome in, everybody. It's also a huge week here at Twin Cities Live because we're highlighting the town of Shakopee.
I know.
And we have the big show on Friday, so the whole week is going to be all about celebrating Shakopee.
Yeah, we're gearing up, and it's especially fun for us here at Twin Cities Live because one of our own, Kristen Hobrick, she's a Shakopee native.
Yes.
So she's very excited to show us all sorts of things this week in her hometown. We are going to get a recap of last night's American Idol. So Mandy Toddick, she is our boss. We love her. She is our American Idol correspondent once again this season. So she's going to fill us in on some of the best, some of the good, bad, the ugly. And then the aforementioned Kristen Hobrick is in the St. Patty's Day mood today. She's taking us to the Landmark Center. They're celebrating everyone with Irish heritage, even those who just want to be part of the Irish group of folks.
Yeah.
They're all doing that for St. Patrick's Day, so we'll see what's going on.
That is the amazing thing about this celebration, this holiday, is if you're not Irish, which there's a lot of people that aren't, but there's a lot of people that are, everybody wants to partake in this.
Yes.
It's a very, very popular day to just want to have a little smidge of Irish in
I
you.
know, and I told you when I was in Ireland with Twin Cities Live viewers, speaking with Irish people, and every time we have somebody of Irish descent here, they are always so delighted that Americans have this holiday, that they celebrate, all that is Irish. They love it. They always say, I can't believe that you guys care so much about our little island. And we care.
We care a lot.
Yeah.
We care a lot.
Yes.
Also, Kelly cares a lot about highlighting all the Minnesota homemakers. So today she's here with a cookie company that makes these very yummy, soft, like chocolate chip cookies and a bunch of other varieties.
Yes.
And she has them called Doubles Cookies. Can't wait for that.
It's going to be good. Okay, but listen, all sorts of great high school sports going on right now. The state hockey tourneys are over, but the boys basketball tournament is just beginning. So we wanted to give you, all the dish on when and where you can watch. Thursday, March 20th, you can catch the 3A and 4A semifinal games all day long. And then the semifinals for 1A and 2A come up on Friday.
Then on Sunday, March 22nd, it is Championship Sunday for 1A, 2A, 3A, and 4A.
Oh, back to American Idol. Oh, there we go.
Oh, there we go. And the best part is you can catch it all on 45 TV's website for a full schedule. I also want to give a little friendly shout out to my friend Chad Greenway and his wife Jenny for their two daughters winning yet another state title
for Providence.
with Providence Academy.
I saw that.
I was not there for the championship game. I was there for the semifinal game.
Fourth in a row?
This is fourth in a row for them. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, fantastic. It's really, really fun to watch Madden, who I've known since, Madden was in my house when she was not even a year old, celebrating New Year's Eve And we're like, Chad, Jenny, like, she's less than a year old. You don't have to like watch the ball drop here. Like, you guys can take her home. But they were really ready to celebrate. So it's been fun to watch her kind of grow up and dominate, high school and soon hopefully college basketball.
Oh, that's exciting. So fantastic. Congrats to those girls. Since today is St. Patrick's Day, we thought we would share some fun facts about the holiday, okay?
Get it ready.
We mean, oh my gosh.
Oh,
That's a lot of paperwork.
Yeah, there's
here.
a ream of notes here for St. Patrick's Day.
Holy. All right. According to the book, The Wearing of the Green, A History of St. Patrick's Day, St. Patty's Day is celebrated in more countries than any other national festival.
We were just talking about how it feels that big.
The whole world
Yep.
loves this Irish holiday. And you know what? When you realize what the Irish have been through and throughout history, you think they deserve a little bit of celebration because for a while it was a real rough go.
Yeah, it really was. I don't know much about the history of it, but I'll take your word for it.
You can.
It is celebrated in over 100 countries, far and wide, including Australia, South Africa, Argentina, and New Zealand. And get this, it was even celebrated in space.
What?
Yeah, that's right, the Great Void. 2013, astronaut Chris Hadfield recorded himself singing "Oh Danny Boy" from the International Space Station to celebrate St. Patrick's Day. He also posted pictures of Ireland as he orbited over the top of it and a photo of him dressed in green. Let's take a listen to his song.
Oh, Danny boy, the pipes are calling from glen to glen and on the mountainside.
Now that is very nice. And he had to really think ahead as he was planning out his space adventure that I need to make sure that I pack something green so that I'm prepared for St. Patrick's Day.
What can't he do?
He's really
He's an
amazing.
astronaut,
I
and he's
know.
got a great voice.
It's really lovely. So, okay, why is St. Patrick's Day celebrated so far and wide? Partially because so many people across the globe have Irish heritage. And a lot of this came down to the famine because during the famine, people had to flee. I mean, they had to leave during the potato famine.
Potato famine.
And so people were leaving and they were going all because there was nothing to eat.
There's no
and
food.
so it was a very, very dark time. And so they left and they were trying to make their way into the world. And of course, it wasn't easy then going to a new country and maybe not being accepted by that country and all of those things. But it has turned into something pretty incredible because there are just so many people of Irish descent all over the globe. So
How many, you say?
in the United States, I'm so glad you asked, 31.5 million people report having Irish heritage. This is from 2021. Now, it is questionable. One should do like a 23andMe because, this is like a lot of people say, I am half Cherokee, and then turns out you are not.
Well, but I actually think it goes the other way too.
Okay.
I think that there are a lot of people that didn't know that they have a little bit of Irish in their blood,
Yes.
and they get the test done. And you're like, hey, how about that? I'm like 13% Irish.
So that might be interesting. So as I mentioned, 31.5 million in the U.S. who believe that they have Irish heritage.
Yeah.
The population of Ireland is just over 5 million people. So there are 6 times as many people with Irish heritage living in the U.S. than Irish people in Ireland. And that is because, the population, I think at its height in Ireland was 9 million. And then it really went down significantly, something like that. It was millions of people were either died in that famine or they fled the country.
So was it, I don't know, not that we have to go down the deep, deep history of the potato famine, but I'm a little bit confused. I know it was a big crop for them. But
Yeah.
is that all they ate?
Well, that was a lot, and then the British didn't come in to help them.
Okay.
Yeah,
There's a whole thing.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
I know. So they just had to label it something, and it was potatoes,
But it was
still
because
like
of
a
the
big.
potatoes. It was because of the blight. They really relied on potatoes, and then it was the blight, and then the potatoes were gone. Yeah, that's why
Wow.
you don't want to rely on one crop.
Maybe that's why all the leprechauns are so short.
What is going
Because
on
they're
with
malnutritioned. Let's talk leprechauns. Now, so there's some debate about how they got their name. Some say they originally were known as Lutrapan, which roughly translates to small body.
Oh.
Which represents them as small spirits, similar to a household fairy. He doesn't look very dainty.
No.
I don't see any wings either. There's
strong.
some argue their name came from the Irish term Leithbrogan, which means shoemaker, which could also mean be why leprechauns are associated with shoes. They're often depicted as small bearded men who wear a coat and a hat and who love mischief.
But okay, Where are the lady leprechauns?
Well,
Turns out
there are no lady leprechauns. So if you know biology, that means that leprechauns can't produce.
reproduce.
Well,
Or
produce
produce.
other leprechauns.
Okay.
That's what I mean. Like, yes, reproduce, produce other, you know, okay,
Sorry.
produce
Okay,
shoes.
sorry, that was
Yes,
annoying. I
maybe they
know.
can produce
I'm
shoes.
sorry, yeah.
Maybe they're similar to seahorses.
Yeah, that was particular and annoying. That was like a firstborn daughter thing.
Can't seahorses do that? They can like alter their sex back
They're
and forth.
amazing. We should dig into seahorses on this show at some point.
Yeah, we have,
Betsy,
like-
make a note of that.
We have strange things from space, maybe strange things from the ocean. This also led to the theory that leprechauns are the unwanted children of the fairy community.
Oh my gosh, they've
now-
been persecuted.
So this is the thing. Before the 20th century, they were actually associated with the color red. But I know, can you believe that? So in 1831, get this name, Samuel Lava.
Okay.
Samuel Lava described a leprechaun as quite a beau in his dress notwithstanding, for he wears a red square cut coat, richly laced with gold, and inexpressible of the same cocked hat, shoes, and buckles.
Oh my gosh, look at this.
So anyway,
You can't do
basically,
that pipe thing anymore though. That's out of vogue. You can't be smoking the pipe.
one of the most famous depictions of leprechaun in modern times is the Notre Dame mascot. We all knew that. How about that? And then they did add a female mascot, and then her name was Lynette Wookie,
Oh, good.
which
Look at her.
that's an unfortunate last name.
She's getting after it.
She's a Wookie.
Very fun.
Mr. and Mrs. Wookie.
Okay. Corned beef and cabbage, guys. We know we talked about it a lot on Twin Cities Live last week. Many associate it with St. Patrick's Day. It actually isn't an Irish meal.
What?
It originates in America. The Irish would eat ham and cabbage, but once they started migrating to our great nation, they needed cheaper substitutes. Beef was cheaper. That's how corned beef became a part of the diet.
Beef was cheaper
Beef.
than pig.
I think it still is. Yeah, I think it still is. So they would take the leftovers from the ships returning from the tea trade in China. This was in the late 19th and early 20th century. And then they would boil the beef 3 times to remove the brine and make it less salty, which is probably the only complaint about corned beef, that sometimes it can be too salty.
Too salty.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but very tender and very yummy. And the ones that we had last week are very, very good and not salty.
One fun fact for
one
the
last fun fact for the road.
Get
St.
it?
Patrick's Day is named after St. Patrick, but did you know his name wasn't really even Patrick? He took on the name Patrick or Patricius or Padrig in his writings, but the birth name is Mawin Sukat.
Okay.
Did I say that right?
Happy
Mawin Sukat Day.
Doesn't quite roll
It
off the
doesn't
tongue,
really roll off the tongue quite well.
but I think it's festive. Anyway, if you're out there celebrating, enjoy yourself, be responsible. And I like this Irish music.
Yeah.
It's very
Is it
nice.
Maywin Sukat?
Probably.
Maywin Sukat.
Yeah, well, try it when you go to Ireland and try to read something in Gaelic, and you will be very confused.
I've heard that.
It's very confusing.
Yeah, I heard all the, if you go on the countryside, all the street signs, you cannot
You
understand
can't
them.
read them. Yeah, but they do still teach it in Ireland. It's like mandatory. You have to take
What,
Gaelic
street signs?
No, you have to take Gaelic classes in order to preserve the language, which I think is pretty cool.
Yeah, I like that.
All right, next on Twin Cities Live, we're taking us to Shakopee. That's right. Wow. This is Shakopee, huh?
Joy.
We're going to introduce you to the town's newest restaurant. It's called Mr. Pig's Smokery. Twin Cities Live is back after the break.